Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Kyodokan. I'm Ryusei. Today I'm going to make two types of miso soup. As you know, miso soup is an essential part of Japanese daily meal. Miso soup goes well with many vegetables, soybean products, and seafood and meat. And we can get a lot of nutrients including vitamin, protein, and mineral from miso soup. Miso soup is not only tasty, but also healthy. This is the reason why miso soup is essential for Japanese. Actually, I've already introduced how to make miso soup before. At the time, I used dashi powder to take dashi. But today, I'll use dried sardine to make dashi. Have you ever seen them? They are called niboshi. My favorite miso soup is made from niboshi. And niboshi is sometimes used for making ramen soup. In addition, if we eat niboshi, we can get calcium as well. Anyway, I hope this video will be useful and enjoyable for you. Yes, let's make miso soup. These are dried small sardines. I'll show you how to use niboshi politely. First, I get rid of the head and innards, because there is a little bit of bitter flavor to miso soup. Good. But it's up to the individual to do it. Actually, I don't remove them, because I don't mind the bitter flavor. On the contrary, I like the taste of niboshi. This is about 500 grams of water. I add the niboshi into it. And I keep it for 1 hour to extract umami. 1 hour later, the color of the water has changed to light yellow. I recommend you to keep it for at least 1 hour. If possible, I recommend to keep it for overnight. Then I'm going to prepare these ingredients. Today I use Japanese mustard spinach, onion, and eggplant. First, I'm going to cut an eggplant. I trim off the tip and divide it into half. Then I make a finely cut to cook quickly and make it easier to eat. Good, like this. And then I cut it at 1 cm intervals. I like a bit thick slices of eggplant. The texture and taste is so good. Okay, I add eggplant slices into the pot. Next, onion. Today I use a quarter of it and slice it thinly. Good, I also add onion slices to the pot. At last, I'm going to cut Japanese mustard spinach. Japanese mustard spinach is called komatsune in Japan. You can use spinach in the same way. I've done cutting and I add it after that. Okay, turn on the heat. I recommend to heat it over low heat to extract umami from niboshi more. Beautiful. I heat it until it begins to boil. It begins to boil and floats the foam. I stir them to soak in dashi. Then I skim off the foam. Actually, I think we don't need to do it, because this foam is one of the flavor. I'm sure that miso soup is delicious even if we skip it, but it's up to you. Okay, once the onion becomes tender, I add the miso to the pot. I take up a miso with a ladle, like this, and soak miso into dashi. Then I stir miso to melt. Although this is my opinion, almost Japanese people don't scale miso to make miso soup. If the taste of miso soup is too salty, we add water. If it is too thin, we add miso. Okay, I taste it. Great. Finally, I add Japanese mustard spinach. Then I stir them lightly and heat. Okay, once it boils, turn off the heat and arrange it on a bowl. I pour miso soup into the bowl. Good. Eggplant, onion, Japanese mustard spinach, now miso soup is done. Let's make second miso soup. I'll also use niboshi to make dashi. And this time, I'll stand it for overnight in the fridge to extract much umami. Next morning, the color has completely changed to yellow color. I'll show you the difference between 1 hour and overnight. Left side is sad. I stood it for overnight. The color is thicker than right side. I feel the fish smell from dashi. Umami is extracted well. Then, I'll prepare these ingredients for cooking. These are Chinese yam, okura, and nameko mushrooms. I think nameko mushroom is one of popular ingredients of miso soup. Okay, I cut okura. First of all, I trim off the stem side shortly and cut it like this. Good, I set it aside. Next, Chinese yam. In Japan, it's called nagaimo, and we eat it in raw as well. Have you ever eaten it raw? The texture of it is nice crunchy and I like it. But today I'll cook it. The texture will be soft and the taste will be sweet. Okay, I cut it into bite-sized pieces. And then I transfer nagaimo to dashi. Okay, next nameko mushrooms. I transfer it to a bowl and rinse it with water. I don't really wash mushrooms with water because the flavor of mushroom is lost. But I wash only nameko mushrooms. Do you wash mushrooms with water? Okay, drain a sieve. The feature of nameko mushrooms is slimy texture. I think this texture is loved in Japan. Then, I turn on the heat. I heated it begins to boil over high heat. Last miso soup, I heated dashi over low heat to extract umami. But this miso soup soaked niboshi in the water for longer time. In other words, the flavor has already almost extracted into the water. So I'd like to just cook nagaimo. Okay, once it starts boiling, I add nameko mushrooms and okura. And then I add miso. This time I don't scale miso as well. And I stir miso to melt. Okay, good. I recommend to taste miso soup before serving. A little bit salty taste, so I add water. And taste it again. Perfect. Let's arrange on the bowl. I also add niboshi to my bowl. Niboshi makes my health good. Okay, nagaimo, okura, and nameko mushroom no miso soup is done. Thank you. Did you enjoy? Miso soup is really tasty and healthy. And we can add many ingredients in the fridge to miso soup. This is also a good point. When you make Japanese meal, please make miso soup. Thank you for watching to the end. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Have a nice day. See you later.